This is case number 6. Under the gun, hijack, under the gun +1 has Jack 10. And so we'll open, he opens, and 7-7 is actually too weak to be calling. It's slightly negative EV. It would have been better to bet half pot to gain the initiative. So calling is too weak with 7-7, especially because it's the cutoff, it's not even the button. So paired board, this is good flop for me. He checks, I bet, which is correct, quarter pot. So this is good. He raises, I call. He has an open ender. He doesn't make it, so he bets. And oh, at this point, I made a blunder by calling. So calling is negative EV. So I think the way I would explain and conceptualize this case is calling is a blunder right there. Calling is a blunder. Calling the turn. I should fold here. And once I did call, then I'm showing a lot more strength. I'm showing I'm not going away. So once I did do that, and the pot is $67, and the under the gun +1 shows a capped range, now it's time for me to do a quarter pot, make it look value-y. And actually with that, if he had king jack, he still would have to fold. So had I bet $22 here, a quarter pot or a third pot, king jack even would have to fold, and that's a really good result on this paired board. So pay attention to the paired board, and really you should fold the turn, as you will be behind by now. You don't need to take a check raise, call the check raise, and then still call more aggression. He has an open ender. The time to fold was here with his $17. So that's a blunder. But on the other hand, once you do call, showing that you're not going away, showing some strength by calling, then you can bet quarter pot. So there's a few concepts here. And so under the gun, shouldn't call with 7-7, should raise half pot if you want 0 EV, or should just fold. Fold is good. And then on the flop, when he checks to me, I can bet a third, and then when he raises, I can call. But now when the 3 comes out, 3 of club comes out, it's time to fold. When he bets $17, I should fold. And raising is even more negative EV, so shouldn't raise with 7s here. The river counterfeits the 2, my 7, and he checks. This is where it's 11.6 EV to bet. So even if I make the mistake on the turn, I can still salvage it on the river when the board pairs, and I can make any high card fold. It is only when it's an ace in the hijack's hand. So I took away the king and I put the ace in there, and it's about break even to either call, mostly fold, some call.